Welcome to another exciting episode of the $1 Million Peddlers. I'm Paperboy.
And I'm Mr. Magazine.
And it's Saturday. It's BOLO Day.
Nice.
It's a good day because you're going to get some entertainment, see some great items that's sold, and Mr. Magazine is going to educate you today.
I'm going to try. Up first, D.S. Brown & Company Victorian Trade Card 1880s.
Oh.
Probably had it up for a year or two, but I got $34 off it. I can't complain. Nice little die-cut piece there. What do you think?
I probably would have listed palette because it looks like the painter's palette, the artist's palette.
Okay, yeah.
I would probably, I don't know. I don't deal in those, but people probably collect palettes.
Yeah, apparently you think my employees are members of Mensa, but hey, maybe someday when we're moving up.
Yeah, one of your employees just said, that doesn't look like the thing we bring around the warehouse.
Exactly. Next up, 1973 Evel Knievel Stunt Cycle Toy Instruction Manual.
Oh, wow.
I bought a collection with a bunch of Evel Knievel stuff in there. I think I took $20 on that, but again, it's just a piece of paper, and factoring it in, I probably paid $1.
Right, and that's a good thing for me to know because I find so much paper out there that would be sitting in somebody's paper pile for $1 an item. Yeah. And now I know that'll go for $20. I'll definitely, I probably would have picked it up anyway.
Right.
But I definitely will now because it's a guaranteed sale.
Well, I mean, any instructions, G.I. Joe, Star Wars, Transformers, even if you get one or two or build up lots, you're going to get decent money for this stuff.
Right.
All right, probably seen this before. Popular figure, Wolverine, Uncanny X-Men, Toy Biz, 1991, unopened, $38. I probably took close to that on at $35 maybe, but this is the one with the mask that goes on and comes off and so forth. But used to be a $50 piece, but there's a bunch out there. But again, you see it loose, or you see the card.
I was just going to ask you about a trading card. Yep.
I think the card is similar to the Marvel one, but there's a variation for that particular one. It's like an exclusive.
Whether it's numbered differently or something. Yep.
Exactly.
Interesting.
All right. Hot Wheels, USAF, 1957 Thunderbird, 1977. It was made, 1/64 scale. I think I took $12 on this. It's kind of cool, but again, if you see weird items like this out there, not just a red Thunderbird or a pink Thunderbird, but with this emblem on there and so forth, any type of versions or variations of companies or military, scarf them up, they're going to go for more money.
Very cool.
Next up, a lot of 14 Beatles miniature album collection gum packs. Let's see, I had this up for 4 years.
Aren't those Chew Bops? Is that the name of them?
Again, they did not go to Mensa. Yes, they could be. It sounds.
Remember if you watched the live show, which Mr. Magazine often sleeps through, I had the Elvis Presley box.
Yes.
From those. Remember those?
I do remember that. Yeah, I remember Elvis. Yeah. And anywho, I think I took $60 for these, so you're talking about $4 or $5 a piece,
which is a little bit on the low side, honestly.
Individually, they might go for more.
Right.
But I mean, the listing may not be the best listing there, but it says what it is. So, I don't think that it's a $100 lot by any means. But breaking it up, there might be some better ones in there.
That's probably a $100 lot, but the other side of it is what you pay for it. $10.
Yeah, exactly.
So who cares? It moved.
Yeah, for sure. Steel Brigade G.I. Joe Hasbro Vintage 87 figure, 4-inch. This one for $72.
Oh, wow.
And again,
at auction.
If I was at a flea market or anywhere and they had this and they wanted
$5
$50, well, $5 I'm scarfing up, but if they wanted like $25, I probably would pass and not know that.
Right. Well, even at $5, you might not have picked it up at $5 because I don't know. Now, obviously,
this is some of the early guys I know of because I've seen them in hand. I know what they go for. This is one that's let's see, late 80s, so it's probably like 5-6 years into the small figures. I wouldn't know some of those series. So next up, vintage Kenner Star Wars 1981 Dagobah playset centerpiece. I don't know where that word came from, but okay, original box. I think I took $70 on this. It's not complete, but you got the box, you got the Dagobah, and it's all in good shape.
But here's this thing that didn't go for that much more than that little figure.
Correct. Yeah, and that's vintage Star Wars. Yeah.
With the box.
Yeah. I mean, good pictures too. I mean, it looks nice. Good presentation.
Yeah, no. It just shows how rare that figure is.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. If the box was mint and Dagobah complete, you're probably looking at double that at least.
Right. But still.
Yeah.
But still, that's one of those things that if you had the two of those sitting out on a thing for $25 for this and $15 for the figure, everybody's going to scarf this up for $25 and say I got a great deal.
True.
Only somebody that really knows toys is going to pick up the other figure for $15.
You're laughing your way to the bank.
Yeah, exactly. Ha 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 ha. That's me laughing. First item I had over here today, Icelandic English Pocket Dictionary, 1941. Did get $20 plus shipping out of it. Believe it or not, I did pay $5, which is more than I usually would pay on something like this.
Yeah.
I was at an estate sale. They didn't have very much there at the estate sale, but I said, I've never seen one of these before. Picked it up. In the end, I ended up making money on it. Wasn't the greatest deal, $5.
Yeah.
The other side is it sold in a few months, and now I know if I see them out there for $5, I probably would still buy it just because you'd make money. But if you see it for $8, I wouldn't buy it.
Right.
If I see it for $2, I definitely will buy it.
No, you know.
Yeah, because and that's really the whole secret to this game is buying as many things as you can, getting them listed, and learning. And the more you learn,
the more you earn.
Thank you. And you got a little shortcut here just because we're giving you 10, 15 items a week. You watch everything. You go, hey, I haven't actually had those items, but I've seen.
Sure.
I kind of know. Stereo World magazine. Now, you would think Stereo World would be a magazine about stereos.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's about stereo views. It's about Viewmasters. It's about anything that you would see True View, that you would see two of.
Is this a Rario magazine? Because I have not seen this before.
Nice. California Raisins ended up selling for the $20 there. It was from the estate sale that I bought out, which I am really glad. I'm not so glad because I keep tripping over those couple of boxes right over there that are from that estate sale I bought out. That being said, I never would have bought this magazine. I never would have made this money off it, and I've made times my money at this point off of just buying that out.
Sure.
So if you have the ability to buy out an estate sale, do so, because you'll end up picking up things like this that you had no idea whatsoever about. You would never touch this magazine in any other way.
Yeah.
You pick it up, you go, what am I going to do with it? I might as well list it, and then all of a sudden you pick $20 up.
You end up with death piles, good piles, and juice piles.
And piles you're not even sure what they are.
Exactly.
You're in fuego today.
Well, thanks. Must be this energy drink.
JC, oh God, this live show after this, he's going to be sleeping. JC Penney Sewing Notions. Those are called notions. If you do come across things like that, they're sewing notions.
Is this from your aunt?
No. Oh, wow. I went to an estate sale, and they had an entire bag full of sewing notions, and they wanted $10 for it.
Wow.
And I said, I know I can make money.
Yeah.
It took a few years, but I sold this and another lot for $20-some as well, so I've made my money out of it.
Sure.
It was one of those things that was sitting on my death pile forever, and I said, I've got to get this stuff listed. So then the question comes, how are you going to list it? I'm not going to list every item, so what I did is I listed it by brand. These are all J.C. Penney's or by type.
Sure.
And I ended up selling a couple of them. Not really the things that I generally deal in. However, I'm glad to see these go. But I made money outside my niche, or niche if I lived west of the Mississippi. Mr. Magazine saw this sitting on a death pile and said, well, that's pretty cool. So I ended up listing it, and it sold fairly quickly. MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology magazine, April 2nd, 1961, with Mr. Huxley in there. Got the $32 out of it. Can't complain out of that. It literally is from a newspaper. It's just a supplement to the newspaper.
Nice.
So neat little item right over there. Next up. It took a little longer to sell than I wanted. I think I got $40 out of it, but we've stressed time after time after time. Flag covers, patriotic flag covers definitely do sell. Boys Life Magazine, BSA, which stands for Boy Scout of America. If you did not know, it is a nice, quick, easy way to list something, tell people Boy Scouts are there. July 1942, USA flag, War Savings Bond, Boy Scouts, and a Coke ad, which I also pictured as well on the back cover. So kind of a loaded issue. Get $40 out of it. I don't know how much luck you've had selling Boys Life throughout the years.
Not a ton, but flag covers I've sold. Any different titles.
Yeah. People do collect those. People also collect Route 66. It's where you get your kicks.
Nice.
Fall 2016, 90th anniversary celebration. I did list Americana just because I don't know what the heck to list in there. Say it's Americana. I did get the $32 out of it, though. Have you ever had that magazine?
No, and it's not that old, which is amazing. Good for you.
Yeah, 2016. Yep. So
for a magazine, it's like a baby.
That would be very true. So yeah, Route 66, buy things from that. There are hardcore collectors out there of it. Up next, 20,000 Feet Over History book. I wanted to bring this up because it's a Whatnot reject. I tried to sell this for $3.
Every week. You should do one that reject bolos.
People laughed at me. They threw things. I'm assuming they threw things at me. I probably did. It's on Whatnot, so I don't actually know. But I'm assuming they did. I got heckled left and right. I said, fine, I'll earn the money. Did go for $20 and sold very, very quickly. In fact, it sold at bid. So as soon as I put it up, it sold at bid at auction. So
I don't think American Airlines, how do you not pay a few bucks for that?
I don't. That was, I don't know.
I wish you'd sell me your rejects. I'd be rich by now.
Well, mention things these people are buying.
Oh, yeah, true.
Picked this up at an estate sale for $1.50.
Wow.
Jewel Box Review program. I had no idea at all what it was. I just saw the Jewel Box Review. And I said, it's an old program. I can pick it up for $1.50 along with some other stuff. Drag Queen, Gay Interest Female Impersonators from back in the 1950s.
That's awesome. That is really cool.
Yep, so neat little item right over there. I put it up for the $144.24. Couldn't really find a comp on it, so I said, I paid $1.50. I'd be happy with $144. And somebody bid on it and ended up winning it. Tough to find things like that, obviously.
How many pages? Is it thick?
16, 24,
so
20
small.
pages.
Okay, not too big.
Can I guess more around how many pages it really was?
Exactly.
20 pages, measures 9 by 12. No date seen, but it was from the 1950s, just based off of that.
Cool.
So you absolutely never know. Sometimes there's a surprise. Do hit the like button if you could, and we will see you next video.
Take care. Bye-bye.
A surprise? Do you get it? A surprise?
I got it, yeah.